Saluton, and welcome to this very special unboxing of Fortune and Glory for Dystopian Wars. And it's finally happening. What we're going to do is we're going to give it a minute for everybody to hop on board while we share the socials and such things. And then we'll start the unboxing. I wish I could hum some elevator music while we start because there's no music on this stream. So,
It's not on YouTube yet.
It is. I've just copied the link.
Oh, okay. Why can't I see it then? Flipping heck. All right. I got it. It's working on YouTube. Right. So I need to put that on the Facebook. And the Facebook as Markov.
Like I say, we're just waiting for the socials to share, and then we're going to start unboxing this. Anybody that's in the chat, don't be afraid to say hi. And we will be starting this. Hey Madcap, how you doing?
Sharing it to the lounge now.
Just waiting for a few more people to appear, and then we'll get cracking with the unboxing. You have no idea how much willpower it has taken to not crack this open already. Just have a sneak peek. I have considered opening it and then shrink wrapping it and pretending that it was never opened, but I thought that was a bit cheeky.
I considered driving over to your house to help you. You've very nearly got an unscheduled visit from me.
Yeah. How are we all doing tonight? Good? Yes. Lots of lovely Union and Sultan. Yeah. Right. Yeah, they're not the easiest, the Crown Air instructions, but they are gorgeous models once they're all together, so can't really knock them. Right, I'm not sure how many people we're going to get, so what I'm going to do is get a couple of little administration things out of the way. So first and foremost, we want to make this very clear that this was not a free review copy sent to us via War Cradle. It was one that we had purchased. However, because it's a very special set, we asked if we could get it early for a review, and they were kind enough to send it to us. So, while yes, we are very grateful and thankful to War Cradle for sending this to us, we also want to make it clear that it is not a paid review. We have bought this out of our own money because we're both genuinely excited to get this box open and have a crack at it. So, second bit of business that needs to be taken care of is I'm going to apologise because I have a cold, so I may sound a little nasally or mumbly or stuff like that. But hey, I'm afraid it's something that's just going to have to be put up with, unfortunately. So let's crack the box open, shall we? Nice bit of ASMR of cellophane ripping there. Right. I think before we crack into it, it's also worth saying this is a stunning bit of art for the front of the box. I have already downloaded the wallpaper and put it up as my phone and laptop wallpaper because it's so nice. Let's open it up. Just there for now. It is also worth noting it's quite a heavy little box. Right, so rulebook. It is the 3.5 rulebook. So if you don't have one already, it is the perfect place to get hold of one. It's a lovely rulebook. There are some very nice names in the front, just there, and well, they're all nice names to be fair. So that's the rulebook. We have campaign book. I'm not going to go too much into it. We've got the building instructions for all the different aircraft in there as well. And okay, so that's interesting. Parts can be found in the Merchant Convoy Squadron sprue. So it appears that the Titan and Olympia are on the Merchant Conveyor Squadrons sprue. Which I'm sure we will get to when we open it. So that's all the build instructions we've got there. Very nice. 2 sheets of counters. Something I did not expect to see, but I'm very happy to see, is the map. It's the big fold-out map of the Union. Right. Obviously, the widgets. Right. This little taggy is the main event, so we'll come back to that last. I know people are probably booing in the chat. Bases. Lots and lots of bases. Right, dice as well. 2 big packs of dice. 2 Victory and Valadex. That brings my sum total of Victory and Valadex up to 4. We will be taking photos later, yes. For certain, because I know people are going to have missed the stream and want to see certain things, so we will be going back and taking photos later. Right, so I'm going to take the dot box off the desk. Hopefully it'll be nice and clear here. Right, so this is the Merchant Squadrons box, which is going to build your Titan or Olympia frigates, not frigates, cruisers, and also the 2 small boats. We've also got the little landing tokens and little merchant squads, as well as the little boxes here. See if we can get a... Oops. Is there anything on this sprue people would like me to zoom in on in particular? I know there's a delay, so I'm just going to give it a second.
Can we see the landing token, the little iron hides?
Yeah, I just showed that off a second ago.
It's a bit blurry. Have they changed the back of them? They're like they're covered. They look like they're covered like Bedford vans now. Or they open top, open back like my big one.
No, they are fully enclosed. Hang on a second. I'm going to try and adjust the lighting to make it a little bit better. How's that? Still not great.
Can you zoom with the camera rather than try and bring it closer? That's a bit better.
There we go. You can actually see it now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we will take much better quality photos later, so you get to see close-ups of just about everything we can get.
Yeah.
Well, like the cargo tokens.
They're nice. Right. So there are 2 of those in the box. So let's move on to one of the Union Air Squadron boxes, because that is what is up next. So that is the new
Bogota.
Bogota. That's the flip side. So we've got all the nice nose cones, the fins, got the Union Air tokens, Bogota.
There's a lot of parts to these Union Air cruisers.
Yep, they're going to be an interesting build.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we are going to build these as yet. We might wait till the Orbat update comes out and build it, or we might build when we go through the campaign. There might be a suggested build in there.
I think there is.
Right. So it looks like there are 5 of these sprues, which I'm assuming then means that there are parts on these sprues that allow you to build the bigger vessels. There's no sort of Union 1, 2, 4, 5. Yep, definitely 5.
Yeah. So that
There's no specific Union large.
Yeah. So 2 sprues will build a double.
Yeah.
And then the other 3 will build the singles, which is what the set is advertised as.
Yeah.
Of course, you can, if you wish to mix it up a bit and build 2 doubles and 1 single, well, you could do that as well.
Where is it? I just spotted it a second ago. There we are. I believe this here is the connecting part that will stick them together, or half of the connecting part.
Yeah. That's it. Gosh, big.
Yeah.
These things are huge. I was expecting that to be much smaller.
So something we like to do here, just to put it in perspective, I have always be prepared. There's a Mahayski. A Britannia. And an Elector for size. So these balloons are going to be like your normal sort of standard cruiser size-ish, roughly. If you've got any questions, stick them in the chat, because there is a lag between us seeing them and you asking them. So if you get them in now, we can come back to them in a moment. But yes, that is the Crown sprues. They are
Crown?
very nice. Sorry, Crown on the brain. Union sprues. Right, so Sultanate.
That's just...
So there is the Sultanate sprue. So it looks like this is going to build your Mass 2s and Mass 1s all together. Got the lovely Sultanate SRS. I'm still not 100% certain what I'm going to paint them as. It looks like small particle cannons. And then you've got your missiles and particle beamers options there. Got the lovely sail for the sky cutter, which is very nice. It's probably my favourite thing in the entire box. Second to the Licinium. Tons of little good options. Oh, and there's a little fighter on its own as well. Very nice. There's a couple of them actually. I wonder what they'll be for. Very interesting. Right. We have 3 of those. And then another merchantman box. So, just to recap, that is the amount of plastic you're getting in this box, with a shed ton of options on top of it as well. So for the price point and for the amount of stuff, absolutely 1,000,000% worth it without a shadow of a doubt. I am very much looking forward to digging into those. I suppose people would like to see the piece of resin that comes along with it, wouldn't they? What do you reckon?
Resin time. Let's do it.
Let's have it. So, anybody that's listened or watched our stuff before knows that I am not shy about saying that All Cradle produce the best resin on the market, bar none. To be honest, I have not come across a better resin. Mantic's new stuff is pretty close, but nowhere near. So that is the main body piece. Two slots in there. Some very familiar engines for you enlightened players.
That was one of the questions. Does it have underslung guns?
It does.
It does indeed. It says so on the Orbat, and it does indeed have them.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 smaller gun turrets as well. You've got the
Chronolathe.
Is it the Chronolathe? It's not the Chaos Orb, is it? It's the Chronolathe. So very, very nice. And then we have the engine parts at the back and the bridge bits that go on it. I'm not sure if they're going to be different bridges for the Capital and what's it, because one's got a shield generator and one's got your standard nice turret on it.
1 second. I just happen to have the 304 Orbat available. That's the current one. Let's see if there's a difference between the two.
While just doing that, let's move that just aside a minute. So again, I'm just going to pop some things in frame to give you reference. So we have an Avalon.
Yeah. I can confirm. I'm looking at the 304 Orbat. That's the one that's available to everybody at the moment. The named one, the Badrula Bador, I'm going to say that terribly wrong. That's the one with the shield generator. The non-named one, the Lyceum, does not have a shield generator, so that would be the bridge for the other one then.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yep. I wish I bought shares in magnet companies before this game was released. I'd be a billionaire by now.
So there we have the size of the Lyceum against Britannia, Elector, although it's not truly an Elector, Borodino, Avalon, Victory. So whilst we are not into Donut of Doom territory by any stretch of the imagination, it is also a sizable bit of resin for certain. I mean, compared with the Victory, which is quite a big ship, it's not dwarfed by it by any means. It's a reasonable size. What?
Even though it's big, it looks very sleek. It looks like something Nerf would invent. So you could, like some sort of frisbee, you could throw it. It does look very aerodynamic and sleek at the same time, even though it is size. You can imagine that would actually fly. Lovely.
Yep. So someone has asked for a close-up of the Union weapons bits. Let me go back to that. I'll leave that in shot just for the purposes of... Right. So, the... I won't leave it in shot because it's messing it up.
Yeah. I could probably answer what's on the nose cones.
Okay.
So if you point at a nose cone, I'll explain it.
We've got nose cone number 1 here.
That's got Gatling guns on it. So that's your assault one.
We've got this one here.
That's your aerial torpedoes.
We've got this one up here.
That's the new Sentinel generator, is it, I think what they called it. So the new generator that they've got, and it's got a really cool effect. You'll see when all that's released.
I believe that is going to be the one that has the gun in the middle of it.
Yeah, the gun, standard gun head.
That's, I assume, for a carrier version of something.
There is a carrier version. It has a ramp sticking out the front.
As for weapons, I can only see this gun here at the top.
That's the nose gun.
And I don't see any other weapons on here.
You should see some rocket pods somewhere. Union small rocket pods, the little ones with 3 missiles on.
Oh yes, I see them. There they are. They're tiny. They're just here. Look.
I think that's a bomb rack. I think in the middle there with the that there looks like a bomb rack in the middle.
This one?
That's side above it. The one looks like
that one.
Yeah, like a Lego brick.
Yeah.
I think that's a bomb rack. I could be wrong.
Could be a missile launcher. Not sure.
Could be an engine. No, it don't look like an engine.
Nah.
Yeah. The side panels on all the Union, because we've got the same. If you look at the side panels, they've got Gatling sticking out them. There's a lot of Gatling. The Union love their Gatlings.
Yeah, that's Union. Yeah. So yeah, all the Gatlings standing in a row. Old painless. Right. Anything else?
Someone's asked how we're splitting it. Scott's taking Sultanate. I'm having Union.
Madcap has asked, can we see the underside? Underside of the Lyceum, I assume. Or the underside of the Union sprue. We'll do both.
I think he means the Lyceum because his next question is, can you balance it on one finger? So I'm pretty sure he means the Lyceum.
Yep, so let's just go underside again. Can I balance it on one finger? The answer is no.
Maybe when you've took the block off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the block that's what's in. So yeah. Without the block, I would say you probably could balance it on one finger. It's not particularly heavy, to be fair.
Where's its mounting post? Pop hole. Just there. Oh yeah, it'll bounce. That'll bounce perfectly on that.
Yeah. Get it in a nice sort of bum up, nose down sort of pose. Right. And then put that back there. Put that back there. Has anybody else got any burning questions at all?
Let's just see if it's coming on the.
If there's no.
Wait a second. There might be some on the. Anything in the book that will give us hints on the Sentinel generator? We'd have to have a look. Can have a quick look, see if the Sentinel generators mentioned. I think it's going to be in the Orbat.
Yeah, I don't believe it'll be in here.
Yeah. Wherever rules are involved, Warcradle will prefer to have it on digital so they can always make changes without having to reprint everything.
Yeah. They did put cards in previous things, but like you say, I think they stopped doing it because they have full control over the digital. There is nothing in here about the rules for the generator. I'm just having a quick breeze through the lore part to see if there's anything in there.
Is there much lore in the book? Because that's my favourite thing about this game is the lore.
Excuse me. 2 pages.
2 pages of lore. Okay.
2 pages of lore, which give you the breakdown of what's happening. And then you've got 5 encounters. And then all your build instructions within the booklet.
Yeah.
I kind of expected one of the scenarios to be a land scenario because we have land tokens, but I can't see anything.
That might be coming. I think we might be future-proofing there, and they're coming a bit later. Someone's asking about, is there any clues what uses the Sultanate SRS? Because we've got SRS tokens. Does anything look like it launches SRS? I don't think it does on that sprue. I'm not sure.
Let's just have another quick look. That's why I'm even here. So, the answer would be no. I do not see a launching deck of any kind. I mean, there is this here, but I think that's... I'm sure I've seen something else for that.
Yeah. But I don't know on that one. Yeah, the Sentinel rules will be in the Orbat when that releases. I'm pretty sure. I'm very sure of that. The Orbat will obviously be released in time for everyone to have it in their hands when the boxes actually start making it to the shelves for the rest of us. I could tell you that I know they're working on it, but I'm not at liberty to say what I've seen at all yet because everything's being looked at and changed. But it's worked on, and you'll have the Orbat when it's ready, and before this comes out to your hands.
There's nothing in the build instructions about any kind of SRS launching thing.
I think they may be there just to provide you extra SRS tokens and so on.
Yeah, it's got some nice little planes. It's probably modelling opportunities, etc. So
I just thought, let me just check that the Elysium doesn't actually have SRS. I don't think it does. Yes, nope. Move back to ruler. No, it's not. It's not an aircraft carrier.
Someone has said it might be the third version of the Turkish air hull, the one not in the orbit, that is a carrier. If it is, I can't see a decking for it to build a carrier with, but the planes boss, the planes, maybe something that you would put on instead of one of the halls, one of the domes to signify a carrier potentially, but I don't know.
All will be revealed at some point.
Yes.
I just don't know on that one at all.
There is nothing in the campaign booklet about landing scenarios, so I assume, like you say, that will be coming later. There is a convoy of chaos encounter, which sounds very interesting, but I'll let you guys find that for yourselves. Myself and Sam will be doing a bat rep on this. We'll build up the box, put it together, and do a bat rep for the. What's it? We'll probably use the last encounter as a scenario because it was quite interesting. So I think that is all the questions. Have you got any more from Facebook, Sam?
Nope, I don't think so. Let's have a look. No, just last question we had was about the Sultanus SRS.
Okay. In which case, I think that will do us for this stream, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you in the next one.
Happy trails, pilgrims.